All right, in this video, we're looking at rounding numbers. So the term I'm going to be using and what I want you to do is rounding to the nearest. From there, rounding to the nearest 10, rounding to the nearest 100, rounding to the nearest 1,000. These are the place value language we're using. So rounding is really, really important for us to make easy calculations out of difficult problems. As an example, I go to the supermarket each week and I buy some items. And I'm going to buy 5 different items. Item 1 is going to cost me $1.35. Item 2 is going to cost me $3.65. Item 3 is going to cost me $5.95. Item 4 is going to cost me $9.85. And item 5 is going to cost me $6.25. Now, if you had paper and pen or a calculator, you might be able to add that up quickly. However, when we're at the shops, we often don't have time to do that. So what we need to do is make these numbers a little bit easier to work with. And this is where we get rounding to the nearest. So these are decimal numbers. And I'm going to round to the nearest 1. So 35 cents is closer to $1 than it is to $2. So this is going to round to $1. 65 cents is closer to $4 than it is to $3. So I'm going to round it to 4. 95 cents is closer to $6. $9.85, so 85 cents is closer to the 10 than the $9. And finally, $6.25, the 25 cents is closer to the 6 than it is to the 7. Now these numbers, as you can see, are far easier for me to work. Now normally I'd be doing this in my brain and mental maths, but for the video, I'm writing them down. So all I need to do now, pardon me, is to add them up. So first one, 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 6 is 11, plus 10 is 21, plus 6 is $27. All right. Now, how do I know my estimate's going to be correct? I need to check. 5 is 25 hundredths. So 5 hundredths and 2 tenths. 2 and 8, 10 tenths, 19 tenths, 25 tenths, 28 tenths, 30 tenths. So 0 tenths and 3 ones. Put my decimal point. 3 plus 1 is 4. Plus 3 is 7, plus 5 is 12, plus 9 is 21, plus 6 is 27. Now, my estimate, these numbers being far easier to add, is very close to the actual cost. And that's how rounding makes it easier for us to do mental maths. It also helps us check if our real answer is going to be correct.